Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming, and 70 Mounts Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of Promises to Keep, Hunter's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. This doesn't look bad at all, actually. He walks around the room, inspecting the seats and the bookshelf. I was expecting it to be in much greater disarray, honestly. But you guys did a good job this morning. It was nothing, really. Much easier with more paws on deck. I'm sure. Hey, is Hunter okay? He just felt a lot different just now, compared to the last 2 days. I freeze. I mean, obviously, I haven't known him for long, but it's just a vibe, I guess. How do I answer this question? Leo? Oh, And in that moment, I feel the mask over my own 2 eyes. The gaze of my raptor companion sends me to the packed stands in my dream. I look down at my 2 paws, my familiar silver-gray fur replaced by darkly colored raccoon paws. I blink once and I'm back in the den. I'm not sure. I think he's okay. I wince. That was probably some of the worst lying I've ever done. Ollie isn't stupid, Leo. Who disassociates in the middle of a lie, anyway? His eyes see right through me, but he still doesn't press. Oh, I see. Okay, then. He turns and looks more closely at the bookshelf, clearly looking for a way to change the subject. Theo has quite the collection, don't you think? I'm glad none of it was subjected to the elements for too long. Yeah, I am too. This feels like such a good thing. This feels like such a good reading spot. I felt bad that Theo gave it up for me to sleep in. I try to shake off my daydream as I stand there with Ollie. Oh, I don't think he minded, really. It seems like he'd much rather you use the room than him, honestly. He's really just the giving type, I think. Hosting all of us here on a whim without any hesitation? I look at the patched-up window, and as the last of this morning's adrenaline wears off, the guilt starts to sink in. It's like my bad luck followed me here, and I've somehow become a burden on Hunter now, having to sleep in his room. Now there's a huge hole in his house. I cover my mouth, not meaning to blurt that out. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Hey, Leo? The dino scurries up to me, eyes full of worry. You know this wasn't your fault, right? You couldn't have predicted this would happen. I suppose that's true. But Hunter certainly seemed prepared for a crisis. The way he triaged the situation without any hesitation. Leo, look at me, please. With a monumental effort, I meet Ollie's deep blue eyes. It seems like it's just as much effort for him as it is for me. Come back here, okay? To the den. Take off the mask. I'm here. Sorry, Ollie. I hold back a sarcastic laugh. I was the one telling Hunter not to apologize just hours ago. Hey, it's okay. I know that it's been a really stressful morning for you. Do you want to take a seat in the kitchen again? I'll put on some tea. I nod. Yeah, I think I'd like that. I'm spending this morning trying to take care of Hunter. I didn't realize how much I needed some care, too. Exhaling, I follow the dino out of the den. Second meal, coffee time. We both get resituated at the dining table. Ollie prepares 2 mugs of tea, then joins. We don't have to talk or anything, by the way. I'm content just sitting here with you. No, it's okay. I'm sorry for being weird earlier. Ollie shrugs. I'm always weird. I don't mind if you are too. I take a sip from my mug, letting the warm drink calm me a little. It's just been a complicated morning. Does Hunter have anything to do with it? He's not beating around the bush. Yeah, a little. Okay, I thought as much. What do you think is up? Hold on, y'all. Plug in my little earbuds. My little earbuds. There we go. Really nice, expensive earbuds. Alright. I'm honestly not sure. I consider my next words carefully. I know Ollie means well, but I'm not sure I feel comfortable sharing Hunter's secrets. The few I could coax out of him anyway. The tree branch this morning gave us a lot more trouble than he let on. Ollie nods. I can tell that much. I let out a sigh, and he injured himself a little while trying to get the branch out, just the 2 of us. But I don't think that's the problem. Actually, I don't even know what the problem is. I pause and look up at the raptor. His azure eyes are wide, brimming with patient curiosity. After he hurt himself this morning, he's just been in this funk. I got him out of it for a few hours, but now it feels like he's just overcompensating for it now. I wish he'd just tell me what's wrong. Problem solving is easier when you know what the problem is, you know? Ollie looks down at his drink for a moment, then looks back at me with a sideways gaze. Can I offer my thoughts? Of course. I don't know exactly what's going on, obviously. Hunter seems like a great guy, but we haven't talked very much. Even so, I can tell that he's hurting, even if I can't say why. He pauses to think, then continues. And sometimes you can't just fix pain like that. It's not that simple. I mean, you can treat physical pain, of course, but I think he's experiencing more than that. Ollie pauses again, marshaling his thoughts. I would just take it slow with him, especially when you don't know all the details. It seems like he trusts you, so he'll tell you where it hurts, when the time is right. Just don't be afraid of silence. Sometimes it's okay to let a conversation breathe. If that makes sense. Truthfully, I didn't have a heart-to-heart with Ollie on my bingo card when I first met him. There's clearly much more to this dino than meets the eye. Roll out. No, okay. Yeah, it does. Thank you, Ollie. You're incredibly perceptive, by the way. I'm not great at hiding how I'm feeling, but I have a feeling Hunter didn't have you fooled either. Oh! The dino goes red. It's just easy for me to tune into others emotionally. I've always got my finger on the pulse of a room, just, out of habit. I hope that isn't creepy or anything. I give him a smile. No, it isn't. I really appreciate it, seriously. He does a bad job of hiding his embarrassment behind his claws, mumbling in response. It's nothing, really. His phone goes off in his hoodie pocket, and he hops up from his seat. Oh, I completely forgot. I'm hosting a game night in a few minutes. He freezes halfway to the door and turns back to me. Will you be okay down here? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just chilling. Okay. I'm sorry. We'll talk more later, I promise. He hops up from the table and starts looking through the snack cupboard. I need some fuel for this session. After selecting a few brightly colored bags of chips and a couple soda cans, he turns to me. There you go. Hey, Leo, good luck. I know you'll figure it out. Thank you, Ollie. The dino waves and wanders out of the kitchen with his snacks. I take a quick glance at my phone. It's still early evening, but I'm not in the mood to hang out with anyone else right now. I guess I should retreat to Hunter's room, assuming he's okay with me being there. Passing by the living room, I remember to grab the air mattress and my blankets. I make it up to Hunter's door, setting down the air mattress to knock. I hesitate for a moment. I almost consider just going back downstairs and setting up camp there. I think back to my dream, the lonely king atop his throne. When we made eye contact through his mixed emotions, I could sense some semblance of hope. Behind his mask, I could see some belief that maybe he could learn to open up to someone else, and that they would try to understand. I raise my paw to the door and give it a firm knock. Who is it? I clear my throat. It's me. Come in. Oh, poor boy. As I enter his room, I see Hunter sprawled on the bed, looking up at the ceiling. Hey, just wanted to check in. He nods wordlessly, still focused on the spinning ceiling fan. How you holding up? I'm okay, I think. He still seems deflated, though I think I prefer that to his overly jolly facade. I'm just tired from the day is all. That makes two of us. I study his reaction to my joke, but he doesn't seem to have one. I realize I'm still standing in the doorway. Oh, hey, were you really okay with me staying here tonight? I really don't mind staying in the living room. I know that it's been a long day. He lets out a sigh, then sits up. Yeah, I really don't mind. Company isn't the worst idea right now. Alright, thank you, Hunter, really. I start pulling in the air mattress and my belongings, setting everything up on the floor. Hey, Leo? I jump a little to mention my name. What's up? I'm sorry, again. Hey, there's no need to be sorry. Well, I did just ditch you and Ollie down there. And we didn't think anything of it, I promise. I know, but I guess I feel like... I sit on my air mattress as quietly as possible, waiting for Hunter to continue. I feel like I need to play things up around people, you know? I know it was weird of me to walk out on you guys like that, but I just couldn't keep it up. The energy, I mean. I love being the life of the party. I love bringing spirit to a room, but it's hard to do it all the time. Poor boy thinks he's got to do it all the time. I'm sure this is all true, but I can't help but feel there's more that he's not telling me. And I feel like it's just become expected of me. Hunter is the fun, jolly dude. Always, no matter what. The conversation reaches a lull, and I ask my burning question. Hey, was any of this related to us moving the tree branch this morning? It's just, everything seemed fine, even when we were cleaning up the den. But once we couldn't get that branch out, he looks at me quietly. I can tell he's trying to formulate a response. I can sense him calculating behind his mask. He doesn't reply for a while. I almost cave, wanting to burst into apologies and call my inquiry off, but Ollie's advice grounds me. Let the conversation breathe, Leo. Yeah, a little. My arm doesn't hurt much anymore, but the pain this morning, it just sent me back to a bad place. He takes a deep breath. I'm past it now, but it still haunts me. Yeah. Can I tell you the full story another time? It takes every bit of restraint not to press him further. When it's time, I'll know. Of course. Thank you for trusting me. For feeling like you can let your guard down around me, even a little. A small hunter smile. Somehow this one feels more genuine. Hey, I knew you were a good dude when we met. And Rofi's given you a glowing recommendation. So, there's no need to thank me. The room goes quiet once more, though the air isn't as stiff as before. Is there anything I can do for you right now? Anything at all? I could really use a hug. I take that as my cue to get up, opening my arms for him. Come here, dude. Come here, Hunter. He gets off his bed, shuffling over to me. He leans in for a hug. For a second, I get a good close-up look at his golden eyes. They shine back at me with the beginnings of tears filled with vulnerable hope. Oh, so cute! Oh, these two are so cute. Oh, they're going to be such a good couple. I wrap my arms around him tightly, rubbing my head against his shoulder. I run my paws up and down his back. Though we don't exchange words, I don't think my message could be any clearer. You're safe here with me, Hunter. We stand there for an eternity in each other's presence. Then I feel him slowly leave our embrace. He sniffles a little, wiping his nose with a paw, then sits back down on the bed, patting the spot next to him. Join me? Anytime. We sit, and he leans his head on my shoulder. It's some kind of citrus today. Oranges? I feel him chuckle. The vibrations of his laugh through my shoulder are comforting. Spot on! Told you I'd change it up for you. Where do you even find time to put cologne on? Well, it was before I came downstairs this morning. Amidst the chaos and the exhaustion, he kept his promise to me. And it'll be something different tomorrow? That's the plan. Do you just walk around with a million different cologne scents in your luggage? Second now. They're small bottles, a cute travel kit, if you will. You gotta show me sometime. I will. I'm also in serious need of sleep. He gives me a gentle cheek nuzzle and lays down. I feel you there. I start to get off his bed, but I'm interrupted. Hey, don't be silly. This mattress is much comfier than the air mattress. Come and cuddle, if you'd like that. I'll admit, hearing Hunter hesitate is cute. I'd love that. I smile, rising from the bed, only to hit the light switch. Then they had sex. I slink my way through the darkness to rejoin him in bed. Hey, if I pass out in the next 5 seconds, apologies in advance. I'll be right behind you. I curl up and he snuggles up behind me, wrapping his arms around my chest. Well, actually, I'm behind you. Very funny. He lets out a soft, gentle, warm laugh, a comfortable one. I never thought I could miss the sound of someone's laugh so much, let alone someone I only just met. Good night, Leo. Good night, Leo. Good night, Hunter. He squeezes me gently, and I'm surrounded by the scent of oranges once again. Before long, I can hear him snoring quietly, and true to my word, I'm right behind him as we drift off together. Alright, so that's the end of Hunter's Path right now. Perfect, that ended just right where I needed it to. Alright, okay. So there's another person whose path is who got a path update. I will check and see who that is later. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. This is the end of Hunter's Path for now. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thanks to our 3 gold tier patrons, Zeke, Toby, and Blue Wolf Alpha. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if you want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our Safe for Work contents as little as $5. And if y'all don't want to donate to our Patreon, you can donate using Super Thanks on YouTube. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!